Hello, folks. Welcome to Ajay Acharya. This is day 54 of my metamorphosis. And yesterday night, the sleep was good, but there was a small problem that I didn't meet the timing constraints. So, we are in FSD 7, fixing sleep day 7. FSD 7 and FSD 6 has been a mess. I have to try to sleep early today, but I'm sure that it won't happen. By hardly 10:30 I can hit my bed today, but I'm going to take a very deep sleep. Not going to get up early tomorrow, that is Sunday morning. I'm going to let my body rest as much as possible. I needed that badly. I need it. So FSD 6 to FSD 8 will be a mess, but I have to get back control on FSD 9 at least. So I have to have that in mind. And the diet was crap yesterday. You would have seen if you've seen yesterday's episode, it was barely, the presence of mind will be there. Nothing would be there. Nothing else would be there because I just wanted to show up. I never wanted to miss any single day for the next 50 days. So I showed up. This is a clear example of the values that we are going to talk at the end of this episode. So yesterday's diet was crappy. Today I traveled out. I went to the city and I came back. The day was so packed, but yet I found time to train and do the lunges stuffs, and I technically did the lunges stuffs because of I missed the sleep. Yet, if I didn't do that too, I would have done the lunges because I told you I fallen in love with doing lunges. That increases the resilience. That increases the discomfort. That exposes me to the discomfort because throughout the day all people are being in a very comfortable state. That is very bad for our mindset. We want to expose our body to discomfort so that there will be adaptations and there will be space for tough mindset to grow. It's all connected to resilience and willpower. Those are the platforms where the resilience, willpower, and the character are forged. So I'm so happy doing that. And today I went out, right? Usually what I would do when I go to city, whenever there is a buffer time, if I have to be there at a place by 5:30, I reach the place by 5:20. I would have went to a nearby tea shop or a cafe, or I would have lit a smoke, and I would have smoked for some time, spending some time. But I didn't do it today. um, I just went and had some tea, some biscuits, and some bun. That is, I didn't overdo that. Just wanted to keep myself occupied doing something, but had the calorie count and the quantity in check. Once I'm done with the work, I came back and started the diet clean. I'm finishing this day with a clean diet. Yesterday there was a cheat meal. That yesterday was a mess. I don't want to talk about that. But today, at the end of the day, I had some grilled chicken and a dessert also. I had one dessert. Yeah, I had one dessert. Yeah, that's for tonight. So it was, if I would have counted my calories, I'm 100% sure that I would have been on a calorie deficit, and I felt really great today because I had things in my control. I didn't get indulged in some things, and I didn't get tempted by seeing various foods, and I didn't go there and munch all of it. So that was a very good progress for me. And apart from that, today's topic the strength. The day three of strength is discipline starts before motivation. Uh, I was in that spectrum. I've been in both end of those spectrums. So there was a time when I used to say I didn't get that mood. When I get in the right mood, I will start to study. The mood I will say refer here is motivation. When I find some motivation, I will study. And I was sure that those were the times when my academics and grades were in a very terrible shape. And there used to be a time when at my 10th grade, I was sure that okay, the time is when the time is 9 o'clock, I will take my book. I have to get up early. I have to take my book. I have to cover 3 hours, then some rest. After that, I do that. I had some systems and I had some patterns and I brutally followed it, and it was wonderful. I scored good marks in 10th grade. 12th grade was not a big success. There were many things, but I didn't put the work, honestly, to say. It's simple. So I've seen the progress. I've seen what discipline can offer us, what when we rely on motivation can offer us. Consider there are two people, Kumar and Vinod. Okay, Kumar is a cool guy, Vinod is also a cool guy, but Kumar is 100% driven by motivation, and Vinod is a guy who's driven by discipline and systems. Kumar has been waiting for his entire life. They both started in the same job and 9 to 5. And at one point of time, Kumar was like, man, I gotta do my own business. I'm interested in that. Let the time come. I'm going to become more prepared. I'm getting more information, blah, blah, blah. He was still going on with all the kind of things that could, he was basically procrastinating. But Vinod, he gained enough information. He was a man of action. He was disciplined. He first took care of himself. He went out, got some real time experience, knowledge, and information. And then he quit his job, or let us say he worked extra hours in the day, creating his side hustles, creating his business, getting exposed, meeting people. He was doing the work. Kumar was procrastinating in the other end, watching TV, spending time doing, degenerative stuffs and unproductive stuff, spending time, passing time basically. So at one point of time, Vinod quit his job and Vinod is doing his passion, for chasing his passion, doing things that he loved to do and making making huge money out of it. Kumar at one point of time, 2 years later, turned back and happened to meet Vinod, and he says like, man, I'm working in 9 to 5. How did you break the pattern? So Vinod says, this is what happens when you prioritize discipline over motivation. And there has been another case where in another reality, there is another Kumar and Vinod. Kumar is a guy who they both are friends and they both got a membership in the gym. Kumar and Vinod started at the same day. 6 months later, Vinod had a very good transformation. He transformed himself. He goes play. He spends time for himself. He goes out and play volleyball with his friends. He goes to gym, trains 3 hours a day. He goes for a jog 3 hours a day, 3 hours a week, and not in the gym 3 hours a day, 3 hours a week. He eats a balanced diet. He drinks more water. And there is Kumar. He's in a very terrible shape. He drinks, he smokes, and sometimes when motivation comes, he will go to the gym in the first floor. In the ground floor, he will find a shop. He will take his cigarette and make jokes out of it with his friends, saying that this is the best ever pre-workout I could find. And he goes out, he trains hard for 1 day, 2 day, and he won't show up for the next 10 days. So you would have obviously known why Vinod performs well. Vinod have performed well and Kumar didn't. Again, prioritizing discipline over motivation. So not only this, in academics or in every aspects of life, we know what we are supposed to do, and we also know what we are not supposed to do. So It's about how much conscious we become on choosing what we want to do, and prioritizing that and working on that, so that we will get some actions done, and with actions there will be some results. It's not some magic thing that everybody somebody has. It's basically the choices and how those choices program us, how the choices condition us, that is going to make a long term impact. It's okay to be in a subconscious flow, but when you want to make some true changes in your life, when we want to make some, when we say enough is enough, I want to do something better, we always will be overwhelmed with lot of things. It's about finding right, writing down the priority and narrowing down the priority, and what all things has to be done, has to be listed, and not relying on motivation, but be surely fueled by discipline. There will be a time where we don't want to do something, but we gotta do it because it is what it is. Oh, today time is 8 o'clock. I have not done my lunches yet. No, no excuses, man. It's your fault. You should have managed your own time. Do it now. So instead of that, saying, no, I'm not going to do it today. Tomorrow I will find some extra time and I'll do that. That's nonsense and that's bullshit. That's not gonna work. Tomorrow I'll go for an extra round. No, that's not how it's gonna work. If you gotta do that, do it. That is the mindset that we all have to do, but should not punish ourselves. Saying that sometimes we may have a fever, we will be down with cold, doesn't mean like, oh, I have a tough mindset and I go down, do lunges for half an hour, and I end up in the bed for next 15 days. That's not the thing. Okay, I have to put a vote, maybe like do 2 or 4 lunges in the place to do the checklist. By following the bare minimum, by doing it, but the goal is to not only do the checklist but to improvise on that. If we do that consistently, we will create a mindset, we will condition ourselves to do what's needed to be done instead of waiting for the right motivation to kick in. So this is the mindset we should build. This is the mindset I'm working on. And I wish you friends to join me again in this journey. Join the channel below to share your thoughts about this. You can comment your thoughts. And the goal is to create a community where people are, it's normal to be trying to be the better version of ourselves, because I could clearly see sometimes we may not have the right companions. Sometimes you can't pull all the people to this level, but the people will pull you down to their level. And this will happen to many people who wants to improve, work on themselves, create something. I want this community to be a place where there will be always a bigger shark who you can look up to and can rise to their level. It's like pushing each other to become the best version of themselves and holding accountable, not leaving anybody behind. But the person should have the desire and mindset to do that. That is what Ajay Acharya is about, and I want to create a community of those kind of people. And if you are one among them, join the channel. It's not any. It won't have any. You don't have to pay anything, but contribute to be the better to help create, to contribute your effort to help me with our combined effort. We will create something good. Okay, my friends, so this is what it is today, and we will catch up on day 55. Stay strong, Fortis et Liber.